Okay, folks, well, it's in about 2:30 in the afternoon now. I'm about to take off in this Bob Special. Going to be soloing it from the bow seat facing backwards, and going to be going up the Ipswich, trying to get up to the railroad bridge, which is about 1.5 miles upriver, and then come back down. Just another pleasant day. We're under the social distancing and all those kind of rules from the COVID-19 virus, but canoeing is a good way to get out, especially if you're soloing or even if you're tandem. The seats are more than 6 feet apart, so it's fine. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, so we just pushed off from the Peatsfield landing, and as you can see, just kind of woods and such going down here on the river, and that's center of Ipswich down there, also a little bit of my finger. And so I'm about to head up. This is pretty typical for me. I've got a painter in, a little bit of water ballast just to help out because I'm soloing a double. Always a spare paddle. This one's a Sugar Island paddle, square tip. It gets shallow a bit upriver sometimes. And I'm just going to go up and take off. I'm using, by the way, my otter tail dry key paddle, which I really love. Okay, talk to you soon. So what you're looking at now is the headquarters building for the Ipswich River Watershed Association at Riverbend, which is again about 1 mile up from the Peatsfield launch where I put in. They're on lockdown, so I don't expect there's anybody there. This is also, how about the paddle noise? This is also the docks that they'll normally put out. It's a little early this year. And then in the distance there, you can probably see the boat racks. One of the nice advantages of being a member of Ipswich River Watershed Association is for your memberships, you get to take any of those boats out, no cost. So that's a pretty good deal. Going to be from here moving upriver a bit, that direction, heading up to the railroad dam. Talk to you soon. Well, for anyone who doesn't think that there are a lot of working beavers around here, you can just take a look at this particular tree that was taken down, and from the chips and the freshness of it, it's kind of hard to see a little bit through the bush. You can tell that it's a fairly recent activity too. So they're still around. Saw a couple up when I was paddling a couple days ago, further up the river. But they're very active. So kind of cool. Come on down the river, see a beaver. Talk to you again. Okay, so we're now up at the railroad bridge just above Riverbend. As you can see, the current's running pretty good. I'm sitting in a little bit of an eddy, which if I can stay in will keep me pretty much right here. So if the camera goes kind of up and around, it's because I'm paddling with my other arm. One thing I like about canoeing is the one-arm paddling bit. So you can see the current's running pretty good, but there is this nice little eddy I'm sitting in, and you can see at the bottom of the bridge abutment there's another one where the water's circulating and actually moving back upstream a little bit. And at the far one of the interesting river dynamics that you can play with. As I said, I think at the start, I'm in a Bob Special by Novacraft. It's a 15-foot tandem. It's also a really good solo boat. It's a fiberglass build, this particular one. I really kind of like the boat. It's stable as a son of a gun. I mean, I'm paddling, sitting, as you might be able to see, with both knees fully in the chine here. So very stable, gives me nice maneuverability, puts me closer to the water, so I really like that bit. Anyway, so that's the Bob Special. My tail is getting out, so I'm going to turn it off and we'll paddle back down there. So now I'm sitting in that eddy at the bottom of the bridge abutment, and if you could tell, I'm very slowly kind of moving upriver, and I'll bump the thing, the abutment pretty quickly. I'm shifting a little bit to the left, so the eddy line is going to hold me in pretty much. May grab my bow in a minute, but you can see I am moving upriver even though all this water is flowing down. Talk about an eddy later. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, we're zipping down the river with the current right now. Let me get this branch out of my way. And that again is the hill with the Ipswich River Watershed Association headquarters on it. Except for the helicopter noise, you couldn't tell you were that close to civilization. So really interesting, good place to paddle here on the Ipswich. It really is. You can get away from things being close still. Talk to you soon. Just one quick final thought for this now that I'm back home, and that is that keep in mind that any time on the water is good time on the water, and that you don't have to run out to some river far away. There's water real close to us here on the North Shore, inland water that's great to paddle on. you can have a good time, get really relaxed, and do all those kind of things, and just be home again quickly. You don't have to make an expedition out of it. You can do it, go out in the water for half an hour. It's worthwhile. Ipswich is a good place, so hook up there, and there's a ton more. So anyway, enjoy your time on the water. Bye. So just in case you want to see where we were paddling today, put in at that Peatsfield, put in there, it's about the center, went up the chart, which is downriver in this case, to the dam, turned around, went back upriver past the Riverbend that you can see, and just a bit further up from that around the corner you'll see where the railroad crosses. By the way, we have these charts at the shop, or you can get them from the Ipswich River Watershed Association. If you've got any questions, please contact us at Newberry Kayak and Canoe.